Doing my ninja moves, doing my yoga moves, doing everything, even on top of the summit. Does anybody know what time it is? Because I need to watch.
Oh,
Do you need to watch? Because I think I need to watch.
I need to watch.
Why? Because it's motherfucking dark time. Hey everybody. Everybody's here. I'm here. You're here. She's here. We're all here for mother loving dork time. Welcome, welcome everybody. This is dork time. We're gonna here talk about dork stuff, which is Adventure Time. Now, Adventure Time
Oh
is one of the
yeah.
coolest things in the whole wide world, which is why we've had 15 episodes of it, and we're gonna continue on until the end of time. Yeah, I think so.
Forever.
Forever and ever. And yeah, so we're here to talk about this Dark Time Adventure Time. We're gonna do this a little bit different because we're not doing episodes. We're gonna do a completely different thing. We're gonna focus on one character, and I'm gonna throw up the
Yeah.
spoiler sign because it's technically not Dark Time. It's technically spoiler time. All right, for all those cats out there, this is gonna be a spoiler, completely big spoiler on a big and main character. And I just noticed this now. I should have just put a picture of the person, but I didn't. I forgot. But
Ah.
whatever, it doesn't matter. We'll show the photos. They'll know who it is. And one
Yeah.
of the cool and interesting and scary people we're going to talk about is what is this? How does it say the name? Hunson.
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 I said
Abadeer.
Hunson. Yeah, Hunson Abadeer. Right?
Abadeer.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I said Hunson like it's my house, like the station near my house. But it's Hunson Abadeer, one of the scariest, funniest, silliest, and one of the better parents in Adventure Time as well.
Wow.
Oh
Would
shit.
you class? I guess because he's one of the only parents we see in Adventure Time, he
Yes.
wins by default.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, since this is spoiler time, we do meet Finn's dad,
Yeah, that's what
who
that's
is
yeah.
way worse than
I,
Hunson Abadeer.
I
So
agree.
yeah, he kind of wins.
He wins by default and there's not a
Yeah.
lot of choices. Like even Jake's dad is a bit of a dickhead.
I guess, yeah, I guess we can compare that a little bit more. Maybe we can do
Oh,
an
sorry,
episode
sorry. So
on.
again, this is spoilers. So this is us spoiling shit about Hansung Abadir. We're gonna talk about very specific things, which it's going to be. We're gonna talk about the origin. We're gonna talk about the relationship with Marceline, which is pretty baller, and just for fun, random stuff.
Yeah,
And random stuff is gonna be fun because it could be anything, anything that we have seen from the first episode to the most recent episode, which is gonna be cool. But
very fun.
yeah. So before we start, lady, how you been?
I've been good.
Yeah,
I just been teaching.
teaching.
Uh, yeah, teaching. I've been sick for the past week or so.
Uh huh.
Kind of trying to get over that, and it didn't help because it didn't help being sick
Right.
because this weekend we went to Surfers Paradise.
That sounds gangster, yo.
It was super cool. We had a really sweet hotel on the 27th floor.
Is that the last floor?
Nah, it wasn't, but it was still really high, and we
I
had
don't
like
know.
an
That's what I mean,
ocean.
because it sounds really high for it to be anything
It's
higher than that.
Yeah, it was really high. We had beautiful ocean view. We went out and we ate some good food,
Hmm.
and we sat on the beach for a while, tried to get some color while also trying to not get skin cancer
Yeah, it's
because
important.
Australia number one for skin cancer. So,
Really?
yeah, I think,
Oh
well, I don't
boy.
know if that's a statistic or whatever, but yeah, like it's a big deal here because so much sun exposure.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
that's pretty
have you?
scary stuff.
Yeah, it was fun. How are you?
I'm okay. I've been doing a lot of work at work, like paperwork,
Mm.
things that are being shoved in my asshole, and I'm trying to like throw it out the other way because of all the things they tell me last minute to do. So it's a bit upsetting.
Yeah. Oh,
You
I
know what I
hate
mean?
when they throw stuff at you.
It's a bit upsetting. So for me right now, see, it can be definitely upsetting just because of like how should I say?
Mm.
The amount of time they give us.
Yeah, it's not the work, but it's like, hey, can you do all this work by tomorrow?
Right, right.
Yeah.
And it's no bueno because for
No.
me, it's just like, hey, I can do this all day, and then they're like, no, you kind of have to do it now. I'm like, fuck.
Mm.
But anyways, it doesn't really matter right now. What matters
Yeah,
is about it's spoiler time, dark time,
it's
and
time.
it's if you don't see it, it's up there because it's gonna be spoilerific time, like
Oh, that's
hardcore
amazing.
spoilerific. Like it's just everything out there in the open. If you don't like it, go tell your mom. But for us, we're gonna be out there.
Yeah. When
Yeah.
did you make this card?
I made this yesterday.
Yesterday?
Yeah, yesterday.
I love it.
Yeah, it's or maybe I should do a little short picture, like a little radiant picture, not gradient photo. It's just like maybe a transparent one instead of just the picture. I mean, sorry, the lettering is just like Finn, just like in a GIF, like raw, just like going again and again and again. Hmm.
That'd be
Hmm.
fantastic.
I don't know how to do that stuff, but I'll make it work somehow. But anyways, we're
Mm.
gonna get into it because it's this a spoiler time all about Hunson Abadeer, which is he's a cool guy. I'm gonna tell you right now.
He's a pretty amazing character. I think we talked about him in season 2. We
Yeah,
talked about him,
yeah,
and we talked about how he's like one of the scariest creatures. Super interesting backstory, and he's Marceline's dad.
yep,
We all love Marceline,
yep.
so it's just all around a good character.
Yeah, and I agree. Just because, like, man, they give him so much shit, and we want to know more about this guy. I want to know more
Yeah.
about him. Like, who has he like, raised his hand to Hitler, or he's the first one who assassinated JFK, or he's the one that has, made conflicts between the North and South. I don't know. Like, I just want to know his past. And
I have so much to say about that. Are we gonna
oh yeah, yeah, we're gonna get into it.
just dive in?
Yeah, we're
Is
gonna
it
we're gonna
time?
dive in. So first
All
thing we're
right.
gonna talk about is the origin, which is obviously. So you're gonna
Origin.
go first, and then I go after you. So what we
Oh,
did
okay,
is
cool.
we picked pictures about what we want to talk about. So this is about
Yeah.
origin, and this is your turn. Wow, Barry, and you tell people what it is.
Yeah. So this was in, oh my gosh, this is in Daddy's Little Monster.
Right.
I think this is in like season 4. I think it's in season 4.
It's the beginning. Yeah,
And,
yeah.
huh?
It's the beginning of season 4. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, season 4. So it was a two-parter. And basically, Marceline's dad has this amulet. But when you see Marceline's dad, normally he's in a suit. He looks very sharp, looks very scary. He can turn into this soul-sucking monster.
Yeah.
And when he pulls this amulet off to give it to Marceline, he turns into this like total dad bod
Yeah.
in like a wife beater and his underwear. So one, I found that to be I love this picture because of that, like just that transformation. So
Right.
obviously like the amulet has something to do with his powers. Like he's obviously still a demon,
Right.
but like it has something to do with it. And he in this episode he's trying to get Marceline to take over the family business of torturing the Nightosphere.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm wondering, did Hunson Abadeer, who are his parents? Did
Right.
he have parents and did they do the same thing? Is the amulet like a family heirloom? Is,
Mm-hmm.
how does this affect Marceline being half vampire slash human?
I,
I don't know.
for me, I feel like isn't he a vampire himself too?
No,
Isn't he like
he's a
a
demon.
mixture of just evil? So I'm assuming he's just like a vampire as well.
Ah, see, from what I understood, he's a demon. Because if you remember with the whole Marceline, the stakes episodes they did,
Yeah.
she's not a vampire because her dad's a
Right.
vampire. She's a
Yeah.
vampire because she was turned into one. Her
Right.
dad
Right.
is a demon.
Okay.
So she's half demon, half human who was turned into a
Okay.
vampire.
So she's a third now,
She's
technically, right?
Yeah, I just don't even know what that
Yeah, I
means.
don't know.
Like,
Same here. I have no idea. No, I mean,
like,
I when I rewatched this episode because because again we're doing these these characters that are barely in the show, but there's so much history because they were talked
yeah,
about and you see them like around, they barely speak, and you know one of the origins of him is just the amulet that you were talking about, and it just has
yeah,
all this power. I'm just like, it's kind of scary because we see the little amount of his power. We see very little of it.
yeah.
So yes, he can turn ugly, and yes, he can steal your soul. But what else? Apparently, he
Keep
could turn
busy.
into a fucking cloud and just like you know,
Kill people.
just like green slime you.
Yeah, I don't know. I was surprised when we started doing this, going to watch the episodes. He's technically only in 4 episodes,
Yeah.
and he's mentioned in 2 other ones.
Right.
And I still feel like when I think of this character that I know that I feel like he's such a big personality that I was actually surprised that it was so few episodes and he makes such an impact.
He does because not just it's the whole package of the amulet. It's just like also the Nightosphere as well, and then
Yeah.
it's also I guess the home of Marceline. We don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know because it seems like she most of her life she lived in the land of Ooh, pretty much. But we don't
Yeah.
know of how much of that time she went back home. Like I don't understand.
Well, I guess because her mother's human.
Right, that's what I was gonna
Her
say.
father's, king. He's not just a demon, he's king of the demon realm, I
Right,
guess you could say.
right,
And I just feel like I don't know enough about him. I know his personality. I know some of his powers
right.
and his job, I guess, but I don't know where he comes from.
No, I
And he was
mhm,
oh, sorry to put it. He was a demon before the whole Mushroom Wars. So before anything went crazy,
right.
he was still a demon.
Yeah, 'cause he's lived forever, right? He's lived.
Yeah.
I don't know how long, but it seems like he's probably been alive since the land of Ooh. I'm gonna
Yeah,
assume.
oh, he had to have been because Marceline was born before Ooh.
Right.
So,
I don't know. I have
oh
no
no,
idea.
oh you mean like the planet.
Yeah. The planet itself.
Yeah, I was reading some trivia. I think they got it from one of the games or something that Hunson Abadeer remembers being around when there was nothing but monsters.
Okay.
And when you look at the Orgalorg episodes or some of the ones with the Lich, the Lich I think talks about a time before,
Right.
but there was like darkness, and then before darkness there was only monsters. So like Hunson Abadeer could be one of those monsters that's been around since the beginning of time.
Maybe. It
Um,
it's just an interesting concept because I, we kind of hear now that Adventure Time's kind of ending pretty soon. I think they're like ending at season 8 or 9. Not really
eight,
sure.
yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know if they want to catch up about what's going on with his life, his story, the amulet, the Nightosphere. I'm pretty sure the Nightosphere is hell.
Yeah.
That's just pretty much what it is. It's it's weird because like I was I'm trying to eat healthy at home. While I say
Yeah.
that, I'm drinking wine. Um,
It's good
and
for
one of the
your
things I
heart.
eat is fruit. So I eat a lot of fruit at home. And the two main things that I eat at home is tangerines and bananas.
Mm.
So in one of the episodes, and I think it's this one or the previous one, where Finn and Jake are locked in a cell and they just see like a big pile of bananas, and it's just like every demon that's living in the Nightosphere is just like ill, gross, and I'm like I don't
Yeah.
get it, and so I'm like I remember the episode, but like I don't remember that part until that guy, the first guy said, "Ew, that's gross," and I'm like, and I was actually eating a banana myself. I'm like, Dixie, where are you? I'm gonna give this to you, cause yeah, I don't want to eat this right now.
You do remember why they think they're gross, right?
Yeah, cause they poop it out pretty much, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Cause one of them pooped it out of his ear.
Yeah, it's like their poop or their vomit or whatever. It's
Nope.
hilarious.
Would you eat it though?
So,
If you knowing that it's their poop? but you
I
know
mean,
it's just a banana. It's just a like
is it
there's
literally just a banana,
it's
or is
just a
it
banana.
poop?
There's
Just
nothing wrong
banana.
with this. Like technically, it's just been grown in wherever it comes out of their ear or wherever they come out of their
I don't
bodies.
know. I don't know. I think if I saw it, I'd be like, yeah, I'm cool. I'm good
Maybe
without
if I'm
eating
really
your.
hungry,
Yeah, I mean, I guess if I'm trapped in the nightosphere and I have to eat something, I'd eat the
I don't
bananas.
think they eat in the atmosphere. It's, I don't know.
Yeah,
Anyways,
but I
yeah, yeah,
assume I yeah.
you might have to, yeah. All right, so I'm
So
gonna go with the next my pick, and
yeah, let me
all
see.
right, so this is so we talking about this origin stuff,
Hmm.
um, and it comes up a lot too, just like the internet and like discussions, but like you know that there's a lot of Easter eggs kind of situations that all of Adventure Time
Oh
with
my
like the
God.
snail and all that stuff, but this is one of the ones that I didn't see when I was watching it, but when I was like trying to find like episodes,
Yeah.
like pictures, certain pictures of episodes, and I saw this, and I know what he's supposed to be the is that it's Abraham Lincoln, but he's supposed to be
It's
like the
Abraham
king of
Lincoln.
Mars, right?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, who, how, again, one of these origin stuff, like how did they know each other? Did you know, Hunson Abadeer was the one that helped him gave him the idea for like abolish slavery. I don't know, or he's the one that told him like you should keep
Wow.
that that facial hair is gonna be sexy in 200 years. I don't know. It's it's
That is
it's
amazing that you found that.
yeah, and
I
and the other one I forgot to put the photo of it, but the other one is about Peppermint Butler, because there's a photo of
mm.
Peppermint Butler as well. It's just them playing golf.
What? Them playing golf?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Swear to God, look
Oh
it
my
up. It's
gosh.
just like Abadeer and Peppermint Butler playing golf.
That's amazing. I mean, it makes sense though, at least with Peppermint Butler.
Right.
We've talked about him.
Yeah.
He's best friends with death. He's into kind of that black magic.
Right.
So, king of the Nightosphere, Hunson Abadeer,
Right.
yeah, that makes sense. Abraham Lincoln though, King of Mars, he seemed like a solid dude.
Uh,
So I
yeah. This is where I feel like a part of Abadeer is like I don't know if he was turned into a demon or he was born a demon. I feel like he was good, but having the amulet for so long made him understand like the good versus the bad. So
yeah.
at heart he's good, but like the amulet just fucks with him, and so he kind of knows how to do his job because if you have the amulet, technically you're the king, what or the lord of the evil, pretty much, right?
Yeah.
So you kind of have to cope with it, and if you live for this long, I don't know, would you rather be
It did It did change Marceline, so maybe, yeah, maybe the amulet. Like you have this power, but once you put on the amulet, it gives you that extra power,
right?
but it also, it makes you kind of evil.
Yeah, so I'm waiting for more now that like I'm seeing more and more Easter egg things. I'm just like literally paying attention more about like the background, just like is there anything
That's
there?
great.
What'd be cool as a scandal is
Hmm.
Jake's mom and Abadeer.
Oh, that
Yeah,
would be pretty
that'd be
scandalous.
scandalous as fuck. Anyways, all right, so we're gonna move on from Origins and we're gonna go on to relationship with Marceline. So there's a lot
Okay.
of relationships, a lot. There's the one, and I guess we're gonna just focus on the ones with her dad.
Hmm.
But we can talk about the others, like Marceline and the Ice King. There's the other one with like Jake, her ex-boyfriend, uh, Bubblegum, Princess Bubblegum. You
That's
know,
a great one.
yep, that is the best one. Not really the best one, but it's a good one. Um, so
Yeah.
so the first one that you have, and I'm curious for you to talk about because I think we kind of have similar stuff, but
Hmm.
we can kind of go into details when we show the photo. So here's your first photo.
All right. So this is in season two. We
Yeah,
talked about this episode.
yeah,
It's where he's first introduced, and he's just sucking up the souls in ooh. And in this one, she like is trying to get her guitar back, which is apparently the family axe. And again, this is another thing where he's like family acts. So I'm wondering, who is the family? Does he have mom and dad? Does he have brothers and sisters? Whatever.
I would love to see
Anyway,
that.
family acts. So she's trying to get it back, and he's like, you're finally taking a shot at your old man. And so basically, he thinks she's trying to kill him, and he's not upset.
Nope.
He's not mad.
Nope.
He's not even
Nope.
surprised. He thinks that's normal.
But he can't be
Uh,
killed.
yeah, and that's the other thing. I was like, either like this is some sort of fucked up family tradition because they're all supernatural things,
Right.
or maybe like because he can't be killed, it doesn't mean as much to him. It's like
Mm, I see.
I don't know, like
Maybe.
maybe it just has no meaning. Well, it's like, well, that's funny, like, but still, I mean, like even just attacking you, you would think that's some sort of betrayal,
Right. Yeah,
and he just
oh, he I don't know. He's so happy that I just enjoy his time on screen the more I
yeah.
see him. Um, but I think Marceline did the best thing of making that axe into a guitar.
Yeah. Well, it shows how they see things, he's obviously all about destroying and torture,
Right.
and she's much more about creating.
Right.
Art is about creation and something beautiful like that, and they love each other, but there's definitely a clash of interests.
That's definitely a dad and daughter situation there. Like hits hard
Yeah.
too. And the daughter coping by singing,
Yeah.
which is I guess one of the reasons why she has a guitar. you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't really understand the axe. Like it's just another big mystery that we don't understand.
And it's always there because Marceline always has it.
Right.
And, when I first saw her guitar, I'm like, it looks really cool.
Right.
But it has this backstory of it's the family X.
What do you think they use it for? Give us your predictions of what they.
Uh, Chopping off body parts in the nightosphere.
Okay. All right. So what I think is, I think there's the opposite of the Nightosphere we haven't heard of yet. We haven't seen yet. Like pretty much heaven. So I think
Mm.
it's just them using that's like their legendary weapon to destroy good. That's what I'm thinking.
Like in the fight against
Do good,
yeah,
good
heaven
and
and
bad. Yeah.
hell. That would be pretty interesting. That's way cooler than mine.
Because I was just thinking like maybe that's why she just coded it so then people would forget what its purpose because she's not a bad person.
No, she's not. I mean, we even see in the Stakes miniseries that they
Mhm.
did, she became a vampire to protect people.
Right.
Like she spent her whole adolescence protecting people. She's not a bad person.
No. But she had powers before she became a vampire. Like she had because she was half demon, right?
Yeah, so she was half demon, and apparently one of her demon powers is that she can suck up things.
Right.
Which is how she was like killing the vampires, sucking them up and absorbing
Yeah,
their
so the
powers.
powers, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So she's got something already because she
Mhm.
already had like pointed teeth and funny ears when she was a kid
Right.
because she's part demon.
Mhm.
So I mean, she wasn't normal, I think ever, but she definitely always was trying to be a good person.
Yeah, I'm curious about Marceline and family, just like the trio, just
Mm,
her mom, and her dad. Like, will we ever get that chance to see, the three
I don't
together
know.
when she is like maybe
I don't,
4 years old or
right.
whatever?
But then the question is like what happens to her mom and dad
What happens to her mom?
while yeah, what happened? I mean, I assume her mom dies somehow because she's just not around.
Right, she's human.
But like Hunson is deathless.
Right,
Why was he not taking care of her after like the Mushroom Wars? Why was she with Simon?
right. Or maybe
Yeah.
that's where heaven just took her just to be dicks and fuck with him.
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm just thinking out
Maybe.
loud.
She was kidnapped, lost.
Yep. All right. So here's my pick. So This is one of the main pickers that they have between Abadeer and Marceline. It's she was mad at him. She left the Nightosphere because he pretty much ate her fries. Like I think that was the last straw. That was just like I had it up to here. I'm gone. Like I'm done.
Done.
Like if I swear to God, Dad, if you microwave those and you ate it in front of me, I would have been pissed. And that's what he did. That's pretty much what he did. He just ate the shit out of it. And my favorite part about this is because this is one of the episodes where it's not really about Abadeer, but he's involved,
Mm.
and
Yeah.
it's about Marceline's memories. And my favorite part of this is just like it's not like Abadeer's looking at you. It's Finn telling him like, "Hey, don't eat her fries. It's not a good idea. It's not a good idea."
Yeah.
He's like, "What? Who are you?" And then you see her. I'm assuming she's like a teenager here, like in the
Yeah, she
mid-teens, because she
looks
looks young.
young.
Because she, I don't know what she has in her hand. What is that in her hand?
Is it uh, a soda or ketchup or
Maybe,
because it's
maybe.
red?
Right.
I don't know. I think this is before she was a vampire
Okay.
because she's walking.
Mhm.
You notice her feet are like on the ground,
Right.
and she just looks so young. Like maybe this is,
She does look young.
I don't know, in between it,
Maybe.
or because I feel like as a vampire she doesn't age.
Right. No, none of them, both of them,
So
neither of them do. All right. So, quick question: what
yeah.
food that your family always eats of yours, and you just lose it all the time? I know. I'm pretty sure it's most of it, but like the one that like really gets in your
The one that gets you.
yeah.
Mm. So I feel like my family never really eats something of mine, but the thing that bothers me is my dad will bring home chocolate.
Ooh.
And I love chocolate, right? It's fucking amazing. I'm excited. And instantly though, when he gets home, he takes the chocolate, all of it, all of the ones he's bought, and puts them in the freezer.
Okay.
I hate cold chocolate. So I'll have to like get mine out because he's gotten like a Snickers or something for everyone. I'll have to get mine out, like open it, put it on a plate, and microwave that fucker because I hate cold chocolate.
Really?
Yeah,
Mm.
I know. I'm the only one who hates it, but
No, I mean
yeah.
it's fine. I mean you don't like it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. So that's all right.
Yeah, but yeah. What about you?
Mine is no one can fuck with my breakfast. You
Mm.
cannot fuck with my breakfast. That is the everybody keeps saying the important meal. It's just the best meal. Okay,
It's the start of your
it's
day.
the start
You
of your
wake
day.
up. You want to start it off right
Right,
with something
exactly. So
delicious.
especially when I was living back home, my parents would make breakfast, like a Spanish style breakfast, and
Yeah.
I would gorge. Like my parents would make more for me. Like I would gorge the shit out of it. And my sister, my dear old sister, would just like for some fucking reason before she eats her food, because she wakes up later than I do, so I'm always first
Mm.
at the dinner table. So I'm eating, and so she's like sits next to me and she's waiting for her food. So as she's waiting for her fucking food that they're serving her on a plate, she's just like, "Can I have some?" And I'm like, "You fucking bitch! Don't ooh,
Don't touch it.
don't
Don't
fucking
touch
touch my
it.
shit." And she's like, "What?"
Mm.
I'm like, "You're gonna get your shit. Just wait a few seconds." And we would fucking fight about it. And by the time we're done, her fucking food is already cold. And she's like,
There's
"Oh,
there's
oh,
nothing there's nothing like a brother or sister to push your buttons.
oh, yes."
There's nothing like it.
Like I'd be a little upset if my dad did it. Like I think if I'd be like, "Dad, stop doing it," I think he would stop. But your
Yeah.
siblings don't fucking stop.
They don't
They don't
care.
understand
Yeah.
what that means. Like they could understand if anybody else would say it, but your siblings they don't understand each other when it comes to like
Yeah.
don't do this or you should do this.
Yeah. There isn't that line.
Yes. All right. So yeah, I mean, I definitely dig their relationship. I know I'm not saying like it's the best, but it's definitely appealing and it opens my eyes because I'm not a girl. I'm not a daughter, so I don't know these things.
Mm.
But I can tell certain things about specific, dad and daughter relationships. But this is very unique. And I know it's a
Yeah.
cartoon. I know we're getting deep into it, but it has elements of actual relationships.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think what's cool about it is it's complicated.
Yeah.
It's obviously complicated, but there is like, there's love there.
Yeah.
There's caring, there's making mistakes like eating the fries. I'm sure Hunson Abadeer probably thought, "Ah, sweet. She left leftover fries." You know what I
Sweet.
mean? Like,
Sweet.
you know,
Yeah.
like a dad does. They come in and they clean up
Right.
after
Right. Right.
you've left your food.
Right.
And she's a girl, she's a teenager,
Right.
extremely sensitive,
Right.
especially to the most important man in your life, which is your dad.
Oh, I was gonna say your dog, but okay.
Yeah, but like man, dog is a separate level of love that can never dog can do no wrong.
That seems right to me.
Yeah. So
No, I can't deny. No, I'm fucking with you. No, no, you're right. You're right.
yeah.
Yeah, because that's like the guy that shouldn't fuck you over out of any other guy in your life.
Yeah.
You know.
And obviously he hasn't been the best father.
Right.
But I don't know, it's a good relationship. It's interesting.
Okay. Fair enough.
Way better than Finn's dad.
Oh man, that dude. I fuck. We'll do a hate episode where we just like talk about all
Mm.
the shit we fucking hate about either the characters
Mm.
or not really episodes, but just like more on the characters because it's fun to fucking
Yeah.
hate. And
It's
just
like,
rant.
oh.
Rah, I hate you. You died. You technically left, so that's good. Um, yeah. Yeah. I don't know what else to say, but I kind of want some fries now.
Oh my God, I just ate pizza. I'm so
Oh,
full.
yeah, lucky. I had some mandu. There's a new mandu spot near my house. It's pretty hot. It's those
Ooh,
big ones, like the fat ones.
nice.
Yeah. The kimchi ones are shit, but the gogi ones are pretty good. All right, sorry. Food. We'll have food later. All right. So
It
the
happens.
last topic, which is just random,
Mhm.
and we're just gonna pick very specific things,
Mm.
just involving Abadeer, just because maybe we want to talk about it, like speculate what's gonna happen. Just give our own thoughts of what might happen, what we don't want. So yeah, I picked random because it's just something fun to talk about. You know.
Yeah, I like it.
So you want to start it off, Gal?
Sure. So
Mm.
this is also from the Stakes mini-series.
Yeah.
Little Marceline with
Little
her
Marcy.
demon ears, and she's with her mom. And her mom, you don't hear anything. It's like a little flash,
Yeah.
and her mom says, "And that's how I met your father." And I don't know, something about that always bothered me. I'm like, how? How did you meet him? Like,
Tell us.
because
Tell us
this,
now. Stop fucking with me.
yeah, this looks like it's pre-Mushroom War.
Yeah.
She's with her mom. They're doing cute mom-daughter things.
Hmm.
And, obviously Hunson Abadeer was a demon because you're looking at Marcy's,
A demon. Yeah.
it shows. And I'm just like, it bothers me. I want to know how they met, how they made babies.
Right.
Uh, and, I mean, obviously she gets some of her singing. We know she sings with the Ice King,
Right.
but also her mom. So, yeah. I want to know how evil Hunson Abadeer got a sweet, sweet lady like
No.
Marceline's mom.
I think it's the opposite.
No?
I think it's the opposite. I think it's like he's the Lord of Evil, right?
Mm.
It's just hate and anger and just all negativity. He found love. I think he just found love,
Mm.
and it just. I know it sounds corny, but love repels all.
Ah, I see. The
So
power
it's
of
the
love.
power of love, and so I think that's what happened. Where he's like, I'm gonna have a black/demon baby, so it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, Marceline's mom's black,
Yeah.
but Marceline is blue,
Blue.
gray.
I think that's what happens when you mix black and demon. You just get like a blue, like a pale blue. I have no idea. Who the
I
fuck
don't know.
knows?
I was like, Marceline could have had a nice, nice color to her,
Yeah,
but
man.
no.
Join the club, girl. Come on, come on, come on. But no, yeah, I saw this, and it was like super short. It was like less than a minute, like maybe less than 30 seconds, and just you can you want that kind of mom.
Yeah.
I want that mom. I want my
Just
mom to hold me and just like pet my head.
even yeah, even the voice actress, she just sounds like a sweet, loving
Yeah,
mom.
definitely.
Yeah.
And yeah, I've been dying for him. Yeah, I was just so jealous when I saw this. Just like, oh. But I think one of the best flashbacks in all of Adventure Time is just like this era, this time where like we don't know
Yeah.
what's going on. Like the land in Ooh is just being created with all this like.
I I think one of the reasons these little flashbacks from before everything goes crazy,
Hmm.
like, is we get so little of it at a
Yeah,
time, and every time it's like, oh, and there's so much to pull out of it.
right.
Uh,
I
but it's
I
never enough.
I dig the fuck out of this though. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what else to say, man. Like, it's just was like one of the cutest moments of Adventure Time.
Yeah.
Just like a daughter and her mom. She's trying to protect her, and maybe Marceline's mom knows the Ice King. Maybe they were friends, and like maybe
Yeah.
she's like guard my daughter. Cause do we really know how they like know each other? Like they were just
We
together,
don't.
right?
They
They
were
just
we've only
together,
had our flashbacks.
right?
Yeah, the flashbacks have only shown them together. And they're always in this very, almost Simon's kind of like a uncle, grandfather sort
Mhm.
of figure.
Mhm.
And so I don't know. I mean, they obviously must maybe yeah, maybe Simon and Marceline's mom knew each other.
Or maybe they were exes.
Yeah, but he's all about Betty.
Yeah, but he's a bit of a dick. Like he's a bit of a dick. When he has that crown
Yeah.
on, you don't know.
Yeah.
This
After
is
he lost her,
yeah,
maybe between like going full Ice King,
right. This is my
maybe
speculation.
they
Betty's
dated.
gone. He's sad, doesn't know what to do. He finds this girl with a daughter. He wants to be the stepdad. Abadeer finds out after a few years, kills the mom, and then just Marceline and the Ice King just start like running away from him.
You're just writing a nice little soap opera over here. I
Yeah,
like it. I like
K
it.
drama, baby, K drama.
Yeah. Very nice.
All right, I'm gonna show you
So what?
mine.
Yeah.
All right, so this is just really random because like this is one of the things that I love about Abadeer. We don't know what the fuck he's capable of.
No.
No, not at all. And the fact that the Ice King was trying to like defend himself, or I don't remember exactly what he was trying to do. Um, but he was
He's
there.
defending the
Gunther.
penguins,
Yeah, yeah.
right?
I think
Yeah.
that's what it was. He got mad and fucking turned his head over, and who the fuck knows what that was that he was showing the Ice King. And that shit was fucking scary
Yeah.
because he has those kind of faces where he just like stays still and then like his eyes gets big. It's just
Yeah.
like that awkward pause where nobody really likes at all.
No. No,
Um,
he's something else.
yeah. So yeah, I wanted to pick this because like man, I want to know his powers because then I can predict more of what happened to Marceline in the past, or maybe Abadir was the one involved with the Lich about the what is it called? The big. I'm gonna say the Big Bang. What they have a name? I
The
forget.
comet?
The the no
No.
the bomb war. Whatever you call it. What is it called?
Oh gosh, the Mushroom
The Mushroom
Wars.
Wars, or maybe yeah.
Mushroom Wars. Yeah, I don't know. He's something else.
I got it. I
He's
got
just
it.
this monster that's beyond, I don't know, beyond everything. Like,
Yeah.
the Ice King, I think up until now had been the biggest villain in Ooh,
Right.
and I think Hunson Abadeer knocks it out of the park without even trying.
So you think Abadir is stronger than the Lynch?
Then the Lich, I think there might be on like an even sort of playing field.
Okay.
Because I think I'm of this idea that Hunson Abadeer is a monster from the same time as the Lich and Orgolorg.
Mhm.
So from the way back when, like an eldritch horror sort of monster.
Mhm.
So horrible that you cannot actually, like, it drives you insane because you
Right.
can't
Right. Right. Right.
comprehend. So I think like yeah, I think there he might be on the same level as the Lich and Orgulorg and stuff like that. Maybe different, but I don't know. He's also got his own setup. He doesn't need to come take over anything.
No, because he has his Nanosphere.
Yeah.
Okay, so
He's
here's
got
my
his own
other
place.
prediction. You ready? Here's my other
Mm.
prediction. The Orgulorg is the father, and he had two sons, the Lich and the Abadeer. And so they had to take
Oh.
one or the other. And I think they picked, or they were forced to pick.
Mm.
And so that's why, Abadeer is down in the Nanosphere, and the Lynch was, I guess he started the Mushroom Wars. Or, or that was something that, I don't know. Something like that. That's just
Something
coming to
kind of
my head.
like that. Well, it's also like, why is Hunson Abadeer in this dimension? Obviously, there's other dimensions. You've got the crystal dimension, you've got
Yeah.
lumpy space. These are other dimensions and stuff.
Hmm.
Nidosphere's another one. What's he doing in this one? Knocking up ladies and being friends with, you know, um, the King of Mars. Like,
Yeah,
what's he doing with
Abraham.
his
Yeah, no
life?
idea. I mean, again,
Does he
like,
look?
you have to, if you're that old, you kind of have to make friends somehow. Like, you can't just stay in one spot. Like, as much as you
Yeah.
can, if you like torturing people, I guarantee you kind of have to venture out once every
Yeah, you
thousand
gotta get
years.
something new.
Once every 1,000 years, you gotta get out the house.
Yeah, you gotta get out a little bit. Yeah, I
And
could
then
see that.
so I don't know, man. I think it's kind of hard to put the Lynch and Abadeer at a fight because I feel like they're two different, like it's like two different gods.
I just wouldn't see
But
them fighting because I
right,
don't
right.
see them
That's what I'm
having
saying
a
too. Yeah.
there's just no reason for them to be in the same room.
Nope, not at all.
Mm.
Though it is pretty
But
cool to see them actually fight if they do, for some reason, came out like.
had some sort of mix up. Mm. It would be interesting. I don't know. The he's interesting because the Lich is very single-minded.
Yeah.
And I mean, I guess Hunson Abadeer actually seems much more like a person
Hmm.
with wants and desires and
Right.
like yeah, he seems much like a fully fleshed thing where the Lich just I hate and I will destroy.
Here's my last prediction, and I'm gonna stop after
Mm,
this. All right, here we go.
I like him.
Cool. So Marceline's mom was dating the Lynch first,
What?
and so then Abigail came along, took her away. They fell in love, had a baby, and boom, Mushroom Wars. He wanted to get like revenge, and he was so into revenge he forgot his reason why he's getting revenge. So that's why he's so evil, and he ended up killing her.
Damn.
Boom, boom.
Boom.
That's it.
Uh,
That's
if
it.
Adventure Time never answers this question, I will forever believe that that's what happened.
Boom, boom, boom. That's it. That's it. That's it. I'm done. Like I've done my thing. This is all. This is what's actually gonna happen now. I wish it did happen, but I don't know. I'm just talking shit. I would like to
I
see.
like it.
I would like to see something be resolved soon, because it's on
I
hiatus right now.
Yeah, it's on hiatus. I'd like to get some more episodes.
Yeah.
I'm curious since they're gonna do 2 seasons. That's still a lot to go.
Yeah, because
But
like, yeah,
I don't feel like it's ever gonna be able to answer all of the questions,
nope,
which maybe that's good.
yeah,
Maybe having too many answers would kind of ruin it.
yes,
Maybe you wouldn't like the answer as much
right,
as what you can imagine, or just having the mystery.
right, right, right.
So, I don't know. I am excited though. I think I'm glad that they're deciding and planning an end rather than it being kind of cut short or like unexpectedly
Hmm.
or um, dragging it
Yeah, yeah,
on
yeah.
and then the quality decreases or something.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Like they have over what 300 episodes now, and so that's like it's kind of hard to make these type of stories up and like
Yeah.
and create stuff. So I can imagine why they're cutting it short. And it's not to say it's a good or bad thing. I'm just saying like we've seen so many TV shows now like The Simpsons, Family Guy, even South Park, to be honest, like they've been so,
Yeah.
I guess, saturated about what they do, and
It's just
it's not
yeah,
as good.
you can't keep making the same
Right.
joke over and over. And I imagine as someone who is a creator,
Mhm.
like Adventure Time or South Park or whatever, that you actually would want to go do something different.
Yeah, that's what
So,
I'd assume too. Like, yeah, go do
yeah.
something else, or But I feel like
Yeah.
this season's been really off. Like it's still fun, but it's
Mm.
really off.
I feel like it doesn't feel coherent. I don't know. None of the seasons exactly have like a line running through it,
Right.
but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'd like them to not be on hiatus.
No, I agree. But I mean, I can understand why they are on hiatus. I just like I get it, but like
Mm.
maybe because we're outside of the states that we don't know when it's coming back. Like, give us a
I
date. That's what I
I mean
care about.
I'm on the Adventure Time subreddit
Uh huh.
all the time, trying to see what's going on, and nobody's got any information.
That's what I
So
mean.
it's like, when's it coming back? It's really annoying.
Do you think the producer, not the producer, the writers, and what's his name, Peter, who's the creator, Peter something, I think that's his name, right?
Oh my
Peter
goodness, yeah,
Peter
Peter,
something. Do you think they
you
ever get
know.
into like Reddit, the subreddits, and start talking about this stuff?
I bet you some of them do.
Yeah.
Some of them have to, right? Because you're just like,
Right.
some people are that kind of curious and you want to know.
Right.
Um, but I do wonder if like the bigger people, like say the actual creator, Pendleton Ward, isn't that the
Peninsula Ward.
creator?
Yeah. Yeah. Peninsula Ward. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure like maybe he doesn't want to read all the crazy stuff, so he has to. But maybe he does.
Maybe.
One of the authors I read, Brandon Sanderson, he gets on subreddits and he'll like write his responses and
Who is
he'll
this?
like answer people's questions. Brandon Sanderson,
Hmm.
he's a fantasy writer and he'll get on there and like
Oh.
talk to people on the subreddit, and he answered a bunch of questions because people were comparing him to George R. R. Martin, and he was like, oh, blah blah blah, like talking about it and stuff. He
Right.
just
Right.
like
Right. Right.
jumped in.
That's pretty cool.
So
Just like
yeah,
kind of be involved with the fans out there.
I think there's like a limit though as well, because when I look at J.K. Rowling, for example,
Uh huh.
I think she's like overly, I don't know, not involved, but she doesn't draw a limit. She'll start just like barfing information that maybe like I didn't want to know. Like this is what I mean by like sometimes the mystery
Hmm.
is what makes it interesting.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
when I know like everyone's allergies and their history down
Right.
to like what grades they get, then
Right.
it's not interesting anymore.
No,
I don't
it's not.
know.
It's especially when you still know that it's gonna continue on. You know.
Yeah.
Um.
Yeah.
Uh. Yeah. I think that's it for this spoiler time.
Oh, I had fun. I liked this.
Yeah. I like doing these like kind of offshoots. Once in a while, just 'cause I I know we're definitely gonna catch up with the season. So I feel
Mm,
like sporadically here or there we're gonna do something different, just to like
it's nice.
just to have something fun, just to talk. Cause I'd rather just talk and just maybe, hopefully someone hears us and know how cool we are when we predict stuff, and like maybe you guys should write some stuff for us. And then I'm like,
All
what?
four listeners, what up?
Exactly. But I think one of the good things that we can do is we can have like these offshoots, and
I like it. Yeah.
I have some ideas, and I've been, be honest, I've been actually rewatching Avatar.
Mm, mm.
So I was thinking maybe we can like
Get into that as
get into
well.
that, not into that as well, but like maybe stop Adventure Time like at a season and then start something
Mm.
different.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's just like cut, just like take our time with it and come back to it. Just to maybe we can bring something fresh afterwards, you
Yeah.
know, which would be cool.
Yeah, all right. We'll definitely see. I think I'm starting to fall asleep because I'm an old lady.
I think I'm getting very happy right now, so I think that's a good thing. But
Nice.
thanks, lady, for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
I think we'll be here next week. I don't have anything planned as of now, so I don't think unless you have
I think
something you need to
next
tell me.
week. I have nothing planned, so I
Okay,
think next week should be good.
cool, cool, cool. I think next week
Yeah.
is definitely just gonna be a regular day, a regular episode, just like going back. We're gonna start
Mm,
season three. Season three.
season 3.
I don't remember season three at
Yeah.
all.
I have to say, I think one of my most rewatched seasons is either season 2 or season 4.
Okay, I feel like
So
five is for
season
me.
3, I do like season 5. We'll see about
Yeah,
season
yeah,
3.
yeah.
We'll get into it and
Well,
see if
we'll
we
we'll do
what
the
we
first
like.
6 episodes, and I think
Mm.
we talked about one of them because we just mentioned one, which is isn't Return of the Nightosphere in season three?
Nah, that's season 4.
That's season four. Okay, I thought there was one.
Mm.
Okay, so we'll wait till next season. But yeah, this is a spoiler time. We're gonna come back next Thursday, and we'll do
Oh
the
yeah.
same thing. And you want to tell people how they can message you? And I'm sorry, I'm super sorry. I should have changed your name on the Twitter thing. I gotta do that. I'm gonna do that.
Oh, this one looks fine.
Is it? Okay.
This one, yeah, yeah, looks
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
You can reach me on the Twitter at drinking pretty. No G, drinking
Right.
pretty.
Right. Right. And
What about you, Miss?
yeah, me, you can, again, I'm gonna keep saying it again and again and again. Like, if you want to tell us about wine, you want to tell us your social security number, ERC number, or if you want to give us money just because we're poor, you can message
Yeah,
me on Gmail, yes.fitass.com, at gmail.com. If you want to talk to me, like anything specific, I have a Twitter, CDLR, CDL0R. And
yeah.
if you want to see us on Twitch, we're on that as well, uh, and YouTube, so you can see it all the time
Yeah.
because we want to be everywhere. Because I
We
think
want to
it's fun.
be with you
Yeah,
always,
yeah. In you, within you, outside of you. Take your pick.
all over.
All over your grill. But yeah. So
All
we'll come back
over.
next Thursday, same time, and we'll do our best to be. I swear to God, we were definitely on time, but shit happened. But I'll see you
There
guys
were
later.
problems. Wasn't our fault.
Peace.
Oh.